Hi soulmates, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'll be showing you guys how to sew this beautiful flare dress with a godet. If you are new here, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, comment and also share. And to my non-subscribers, thank you guys for your support. So let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I've gone ahead to chop down my basic measurements. I have my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist, then waist to hip line, then my full length. Okay, this is my full length, which is 38 inches. So from the upper part of my pattern, I'll go ahead and chop down half of my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2, I have 8. From that 8, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from that 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole, okay? So this line here is my armhole line. So next, I'll go ahead and chop down my chest line. My chest line is 9 inches, okay? This is my chest line. So after that, I'll go ahead and roll out a straight line. Okay, so this line over here now is my chest line. Okay, this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chop down my neck width. I'm making use of neck width 3.5 inches. And my neck depth for the front, I'll make use of 4 inches. Okay, then I'll connect from my neck width to my shoulder slope. Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect my necklines this way. From my neck width down to my neck depth. Okay, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chop down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4 inches. Okay, this is 4 inches. I'll chop it down from my bust line down to my full length. Okay. So next, on my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. From my under bust down to my full length. Okay. I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. So after I'm done doing that, I'll connect a straight line down to my full length. Just the way I'm doing it right here. And this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and extend my dart line to my bust line. Okay, I'll extend it up. I'll chop down my 4 inches and I'll go ahead and roll out a straight line. So next I'll connect from my under bust to my bust point using my curve ruler this way. And this is what I have. Okay. So next I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 3. Whatever I have, I'll times it by 2. Okay, 8 divided by 3, then times 2. Then I will chalk it down. From that point, I will come in by 1.25. Okay. From that point, I'll come in by 1.25 this way. This is my 1.25. And from that same point, I will go out by 1 inches. This is my 1 inches. After I'm done doing that, I will go ahead and connect it to my bust point this way. This way. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the second point, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chop down the circumference of my body. My bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Okay, then I'll measure out my dart. What I have here is 0.5. Then I'll replace it back. Okay, so my under bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Then my 2 inches dart, I will replace it back. My waist divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Plus my 2 inches dart, I will replace it back. My hip line divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my 2 inches dart, I will replace it back. Then whatever I have on my hip line, I will take it down to my full length. Okay, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and connect the points together. Then I'll take it down to my full length, and this is what I have. Okay. So next, from my bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches for my side dart. Okay. For my side dart is the difference between my shoulder to waist of my front and my shoulder to waist of my back. So the difference is 1 inches. Okay. I'll check it down and I'll connect it this way. So this part is going out. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from this point to my bust point. Okay. So let's do that. And this is what I have. Okay, so I'll measure it out on the second line, and I'll chuck it down. So right here, from here to this point is equal to this other side, okay? So now I'll go ahead and cover out my armhole. Let's do that, and this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and connect from this point to my shoulder slope this way, okay? And this is what I have. So guys, this is all for the front pattern drafting, okay? So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Just watch carefully. So this is what I have. I'll cut out this side, cut out my darts, okay? So for my side darts, I'll go ahead and open it up and I'll blend it out this way, okay? I'll go ahead and blend it this way. Make sure it blends very well, then I'll cut it out, okay? So this is what I have. This is my front pattern and this is what I have over here. So let's go over to the back pattern drafting, okay? So I'm gonna have to chalk down my basic measurements, and I left 2 inches on this side for my zip allowance, as you can see, okay? And this is my bust, my waist, my hip, and my full length, okay? So right now I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement from this point, which is 8 inches. I'll chalk it down. From that 8 inches, I'll come down by 1 inches from my shoulder slope, and from that 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. And this is what I have, okay? So I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. This is what I have. So for my chest line is 9 inches, and I'll go ahead and draw out a straight line, okay? And this is what I have. This is my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. I'll chalk it down from my chest line down to my full length, okay? So let's do that. After I'm done doing that, I'll connect them this way. And this is what I have. So on my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. By 0.5, then I'm connected to my chest line. Okay, I'm connected to my chest line. And from my waist, I'll come down by 7 inches, then I'll connect it down to that 7 inches this way. And this is what I have. So after I'm done doing that, next I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into two. For the back armhole, I'll divide it into two, get the midpoint, then come in by 0.5. Then I'll connect it this way. Then I'll connect from my chest line to that point, okay? And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my bust. My bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, okay? So my waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down plus my 1 inches that I will place it back. My hip divided by 4, I will chalk it down, okay? Whatever I have on my hip, I'll go ahead and chalk it down on my full length. So after I'm done doing that, I'll connect the points together this way, okay? And I'll take it down to my full length, and this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and cover out my armhole, and this is what I have, guys, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my neck width. My neck width is 3.5 inches, and the neck depth for the back, I'll be making use of 2 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect it this way, and I'll cover out my neckline, and this is what I have. So now on my zip line, on my waistline, sorry, I'll come in by 1 inches, okay? I want to eliminate zipper bulge, so I'll go ahead and come in by 1 inches, and I'll connect it this way. Then I'll take it down, okay? So this part here is going out. So guys, this is all for the back pattern drafting, okay? So let's go ahead and cut it out. Just watch what I'm doing. So this part is going out, okay? Open up my dart, and this is what I have. So right here I have my front and my back pattern. Okay, so let's go over to cutting it out on fabric. Okay, so this is my fabric, and as you can see I added zero point 0.5 swing allowance round. Okay, this is the front fabric and this is the back. I added zero point 0.5 swing allowance round, and this is what I have. So right here for my goddess, I'll go ahead and measure out from my waist down to my full length. Okay, this is my waist. I'll measure it down to my full length. So what I have here is 22 inches. Okay, so let's draft it out. So this is my pattern. This is my pattern. Okay, so from this point I'll come in by 0.25. Okay, 0.25. This is my 0.25, and for the length is 22 inches. I'll chalk it down. Okay, this is my 22 inches. So from that point I'll go in by 10 inches. Okay, this is my 10 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. And this is what I have. So right here, from this point down, what I have here is 22 inches. I'll go ahead and measure it out here also. I want the both part to be equal. This is 22 inches. Then I'll blend it down to the down part. And this is what I have. This is my goddess. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay. So this is what I have. I'll go ahead and use this pattern to cut out my fabric. Okay. So this is what I have. I'm done cutting it out. As you can see, this part is on fold. Okay. This particular part is on fold. So I'll go ahead and open it up. This is what I have, and I have 4 pieces of it, 2 to my front and 2 to my back. Okay, this is what I have. So right here I'll bring in my front fabric. I'll go ahead and unpin it this way. This is the front part. Just watch what I am doing. So I'll be sewing this part down. Okay, and I will stop at my waistline. So I'll sew this part from here to the upper side. Okay, and I'll stop at this point. I'll stop at my waistline. Okay, then from that my waistline down to my full length, I'll go ahead and add my godet to it this way. So let's go and do that. So guys, this is my front material. As you can see, I'm done sewing this part from my armhole down to my waistline. Can you see what I have here? I stopped at exactly my waistline. Okay, this is the back fabric. I stopped at exactly my waistline also. So from this point, I'll go ahead and add my godet to this part. Okay, right side facing right side this way. Then I'll sew it down to my full length. Okay, so let's go and do that. So I'm done sewing one of it. Okay, this is what I have. Can you see? You can see it's very neat. So I want to show you guys how I did it. Okay, place it this way, right side facing right side. Okay, right side facing right side. Then go ahead and pin it this way. Pin it this way. Can you see? Pin it this way. Then you sew it down. Then you pin this other side. Then you sew it down. Okay. So guys, I'm done sewing the both side, and this is what I have. So you can see it's looking so neat. Okay, and this is the back side. They're all looking so neat. So now I have my facing for the front and the back. This is my facing for both the front and the back. So I'll go ahead and attach my facing to it this way, right side facing right side. I'll place it on it this way. Then I'll sew it using 0.5. Then I'll top stitch on my facing, okay? So let's go and do that. So guys, I'm done sewing the facing part and this is what I have. So make sure you top stitch on your facing. And this is what I have. As you can see, it's looking so neat. And this is the back side. So right now, I'll go ahead and join the shoulders together. Make sure right side is facing right side this way. I'll place the shoulders this way. And I'll use this part to cover it up. Then I'll go ahead and sew it down, okay? Place my back shoulder in between my front and I will use this facing to cover it up and I will sew it down. After I'm done doing that, I'll sew the side also. The two sides, I'll go ahead and stitch it down. So let's go and do that. So guys, I'm done sewing the facing and also my sides together and this is what I have. Can you see? It's looking so neat. Okay. So make sure you give it a very good press so it will relax. This is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and add my basic sleeve. After I'm done doing that, I'll insert my zipper to it. And that is all. So after I was done adding my zipper to it and also my sleeve, this is what I have. This is the final look, guys. This particular dress is looking so beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos, okay? Bye. See you guys in my next class.